The General Histories of Dereth are a volume of 11 books, explaining the first 11 monthly story events in-game, and in a moderate amount of detail. These books can be found in the history shelves of Cragstone, Hebbian Toe, or Zychal libraries, as well as the top of Bellig Tower base. This history shelf was introduced in December of 2000, a year after the release of Asheron's Call, and today we'll be going through all of these volumes, anthology style. Ah yeah. Welcome to the Abyss, folks. My name is Void Money, and today we will study the histories of Dereth.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. If we wish to make it louder, we will. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to the outer.
Frostfall, Portal Year 10, The Sudden Season. Edited by Jaiph Rainshadow of Cragstone. In the month known as Frostfall, the Isle of Dereth was beset by a sudden freeze, as mages scrambled to explain the dropping temperatures. The snow line dipped down from the lofty peaks of the Lost Wish and Linvok mountain ranges, until the entire island was coated with several inches of snow. Even the Garundum, deep in the hot and barren Amun Desert, awoke one morn to find their stately brick courtyards blanketed with white. In Samsa, the fountain of Musansai froze solid. Somewhere in the wastes, the exploration party of Sir Geoffrey Trevant fell afoul of dark forces. The legendary knight of the Golden Flame Order had gone in search of a fabled lost city alluded to in certain Empyrean texts. At first, his party was presumed lost in the blinding snows. Intrepid bands followed his meandering path from Arwick to Stonehold, gathering clues to his final destination. Along the way, many assisted the aims of Lady Taliel of Nadisa Castle, or those of her rival MacDougal in the Bandit Castle. Others grappled with hoary maticas, ferocious mountain creatures the size of a house. The hides of these creatures, when given to the skilled tradesmen of Dereth, were quickly turned into finer matica robes. With the assistance of the scholars of Zychal, the search parties discovered the path to the mysterious underground city of Furor. Here, the fate of the Tremblant party stood revealed. The group had been slain, and then turned into undead slaves by an ancient cult of Empyrean necromancers calling themselves the Gadites. In the depths of the frozen hill of Furor, adventurers struggled through legions of undead sorcerers who were led by a council of 3 dark priests. These 3, Farundi, Frisander, and Fengar by name, were slain at the gates of the city. In the deepest caverns, parties were brought up short by a cadre of Galadite lords, led by powerful sorcerer Frisrith. The Galadite necromancer controlled Sir Tremblant, who pleaded for death even as he was magically forced to defend his evil master. When Tremblant was released from his misery and Frisrith defeated, the parties confronted a greater mystery, a large rotating crystal the Galadites called the Great Work. This magical artifact had been discovered by Frisrith centuries before. Under the enchantments of the Galadites, the Great Work sucked the heat from the earth, causing the snows that carpeted Dereth. When the explorers rushed to destroy it, the crystal defended itself with powerful magics. Many were slain, but in the end the Asparians prevailed. Abram of Morningthau chronicled the final battle against the Work in his tale, Return to Furor, which became a bestseller at the capital towns of Cragstone, Hebbian Toe, and Zychal. With the Great Work shattered, warmth began to seep back into the land. The exhausted and battered adventurers returned to their homes to enjoy the blessings of the Solstice, Festival of Lights, and Night Feast holidays. During the celebrations, New culinary delights had been invented to delight the palate. Cackery of Thistledown made carrot cake. Danny the Crazed of Leafcall introduced famous pizza. Razagal and Tassadar of Morningthal created hot kimchi, and Fire Demon of Thistledown baked the first spiced apple pie. Borton of Frostfell created fruitcake, but he had since been forgiven, and is occasionally allowed back into town. The remnants of the Gadite cult were left in sorrow, their great hopes dashed. Departing adventures even seized their ancient scriptures as spoils of war. Our great work, a memoir written by Ferrondi, was given to the scholars of Hebian Toe, and the ancient book of Minesh, a history of the Gadite cult, was seized by the Zykal Arcanum, Jaiph Rainshadow. And thus concludes the General Histories of Dereth, Volume 1. It's my intention to release this series of videos in a fairly quick succession, so stay tuned for the next volumes, friends. Until next time, have fun and stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!